Little morning traffic jam on the way to Lesotho. Ryno's packed nice and neat. That's why the wheel balancing was off of the car.
Because I had it all in the bag. If I'd taken it out, it would have been fine. So my normal project tradition is to write the project name on the shoe. Prepping my gear for navigate Lesotho. Apparently we're getting some snow.
Monday doesn't look better.
Strapping my ankles just before. Quite technical, the terrain, so. Monday morning, the 11th of April, driving to Telebridge border post. Start navigate Lesotho. This is a dream come true.
We're at the Lesotho side of the Telebridge border post, which is the start and hopefully the finish of our Navigate Lesotho adventure.
Ryan getting ready. Ryno always ready.
So I'm going to be cursing a lot the next 2 weeks.
3, 2, 1. Enjoy it, guys.
Thanks so much, guys.
See you in about 1,000 kilometers. Let's keep getting a shot. How you boys feeling?
Okay, thank you.
Good warm up, huh?
Now's the time to warm up.
The waiting game begins. So we're having a bit of a roadside breakfast here.
Comes Ryan and Ryno. We're on the other side of the border in South Africa. So we're waiting for Ryan and Ryno here at 10 ahead. About 75 k's in. Got the setup.
Ryan and Ryno, you come in.
Kilometer 1 of Navigate Lesotho. Just started. You can see we're on some kind of Jeep track roads. First 30-40 k's before heading up into the mountains. Ryno, so you're saying this morning's plan hasn't gone to plan? All your ideas?
I guess it's like any big project. It's like you plan so much, and I mean, already changed pretty much the whole route we intended to do today. The start, we're taking a bit of a longer route because it's just so muddy from all the rain.
So there you can see the South African border, and there's just a river in between us. So we're headed up into those mountains, or that direction. You can see it's looking a bit stormy up there. So you can see we're kind of starting to climb into the mountains, cruising like this and just aiming for that galley.
We're trying to make our way up this valley. It's just crazy overgrown, and we're just trying to link up some trails.
Yeah, so we've got to get up there to get up onto the escarpment. Our normal route, the waterfall was going to be too hectic with all the rain. So doing some bit of cliffing. Our plan B ended up being also pretty wet.
We've just arrived at the refuel station for Ryan and Ryno. They're about a kilometer away. They're coming up that ridge line over there. This is the 75k mark. This is our camp for the night. It's pretty cold. It's almost 0 degrees, and yeah, this is our home base for the night.
When they get your wraps with boars and cheese.
There's no trails. There's just these cattle tracks, and they just disappear, and that's what you have to run on.
Comes Ryan and Ryno, hounded by Kledeski in the mountains. It's freezing, it's misty. How you feeling, boys?
Very good, thank you.
I'm very glad we didn't take route A.
It was proper overgrown.
It's 4 a.m. Cars are getting ready to go out. Last night was absolutely freezing. Baby wipes, eh? Get a hold of.
Please, thank you, Craig. I owe you for a lifetime at this stage. It's only day 1. I'm getting scared.
Looking forward to the sun coming up. So no rain so far. It's good. Just try and get all my mess together.
No, just look after yourself, like maintenance. Yesterday was at some stage pretty cold, and you've got to be conservative and look at the big picture.
A Toyota's not that bad. Actually got up here. He slid a lot and I was very nervous, but for a driver automatic 4x4 it wasn't too bad. Well done, Craig. Proud of you.
Ryan, I would rather have run yesterday than driven up this pass.
Yeah, I heard it was gnarly.
So let me just show you the beauty about a Land Rover Defender. It becomes a drying rack.
That's a zip.
Yeah.
And
A load bay.
Work for you for cycling, but
That'll work, bro.
depending if it's
Marvelous.
Huh?
Marvelous.
I think you would rather have snuggled and spoon Vanessa than Ryno, huh?
Gonna leave at 5. So we've got an hour in the dark, and then hopefully meet up with the horses later this morning. And then so yeah, just got an hour to prep.
We're ready to rock and roll.
So if you hijacked my tent.
This is this jungle, brother. The fittest survive.
Yeah, beautiful. So much water. Come from up there.
All the rivers are flowing.
What do you think about that stop? Cow's not impressed, Kleski. Navigate Lesotho is a mammoth task, and this weather system is I think it's gonna be almost impossible if it stays like this. So let's hope Ryan and Ryno make the impossible possible. We've been driving for 6 hours and we've only done about 60 k's on the roads to get around to them. Flooding all over the country. Let's see if they can conquer the elements.
Thanks, Effie.
No.
10:15. I'm driving since 7 a.m. and I'm still going a bit broken. Quick little snack.
So we got here to our crew last night. The river was still very full. We couldn't go across. We slept a couple of hours. The river's still pumping. We're stuck here for hours. Horses in trailers. We've got our vehicles. So I'm just going to try and walk and see what the current's like. Not safe to cross, but see if it's crossable. We can't get across this river safely with the vehicles and the horses. There's no cell phone reception where we're at, so I've sent them an InReach satellite message. I see it's gone through. They're basically stranded. We stranded this side, they stranded that side, but they need food resupply. So we just want to see if they're right. Locals on the other side of the river with a vehicle, we might send one of our guides. They cut it from the world and we cut it from them, so. But at least we know they're okay.
So the river is still flowing too hard. We can't cross it. It seems like it's picked up again. Plan B. They're sending one of Visman's guys with stock up food, clothes and resupply, and they're going to meet them on the border. Guys are loading food for the horses. One of the locals across the river is going to drop off one of the guys and meet them at a village about 10 k's away.
The guy that we sent to them has just left them. He's given them his spot because of the bachelor flat. Thanks for the effort, guys. Oh, I must help you.
Yes.
Take a look. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Kijk. Just to help them load a sheep into the back of a car.
Yes.
Guys, this is like Russian roulette. Let's ching chong cha to see who eats the burger patty. Ching chong cha. Ching chong cha. Ah! Oh, that sound looks even better. Chewy. Very chewy.
What's the point of having an axe that's smaller than the axe holder?
First day of sun, we're drying out everything, fixing the cars, tidying up, making a coffee while we're doing that. Adrian's working on his landy again, as usual. common sight.
Don't you think this Landy will drive better with the bonnet open?
I feel it coming.
When you get told there's a tyre shop next to the hotel.
So Craig thought we were going to Tiger Wheel and Tyre. But this is...
There's three things you can see from space. Great Wall of China, the gap in the VP se agterlyn, and the gap between the Landy chassis and the door.
So we're here at Quatcha's next finest tyre repair centre. Those roads trashed 2 of my tyres. Getting it sorted for the next leg.
I learned from the last trip, we're always waiting for Safi to fix his Landy, so I brought a chair with this time to be more comfortable while he works on the car.
I'm surrounded by comedians. And we got Milo from Quatcha's I think it's my relay. So this is auto electrical shop. You see there's nothing there. There's my auto electrician. There's my Landy in the street. This is how we repair in Africa. Street mechanics here in Lesotho, Quatcha's Neck.
Oh look, Safinator on the side of the road fixing his car again.
This is how you solder here on the street.
Yeah.
The man is very brave, huh, brother? My old relay. No wonder I didn't have spotlights. So we're on our way to hopefully meet up with Ryan and Ryno. Craig, you ready?
Yeah, all good.
So taking Kaleski on some ridge lines. Going to find Ryan and Ryno. How luck is this? Put a ridge line in. Put a photographer in the lead. You get you cliffed out.
You're not clipped out.
Sun setting behind those mountains. I'll be waiting.
Yeah, hurry up and wait. We should run a bit quicker.
So we just got news that Ryan and Raiden, the horses, are making slow progress. They're still about an hour and a bit out. It's already dark out. We're hiking back to the vehicle. We're going to get the trailer for the horses and then come back and wait for them. Slow going. Border hoppers.
Hiking back up.
So welcome to Ryan and Ryno. Craig's with him, coming down the ridge line.
So end of day 4, a long day, but we got to Quatcha's Neck. Been an epic 2 days or 3 days with the horses. It's epic. How's it?
How are you feeling? You're looking good for a man that's been out there for a couple of days.
Okay, the guys are doing the last stretch back to the lodge. It's about 4 kilometers. Day 4 going to day 5. The chaos of planning. It is now 10 o'clock at night.
And check,
my stuff
actually looks neat. So.
Yeah, Ryan, that's actually very impressive.
Ryan is very neat because he hasn't started yet.
But it's 10 o'clock at night and the guys are going to leave at 5 a.m. They're already at dinner. They haven't showered, still got dirty feet.
Getting ready to leave for City Club. How's it feeling, boys? How's it feel to sleep in a bed last night?
She's pretty good, just not long enough. Just packing, nice to have a sleep in a bed, although it was quite short, but we have actually been pretty spoiled with getting lots of sleep, just not being able to move at night with the horses. Yeah, so starting today and heading towards Sani Road and then hopefully seeing you in like 2 days time.
Ryno, you're doing my job, you're washing dishes.
Always important to do your dishes and make your bed before you go out, so yeah, all good.
Okay, so this is where I say goodbye to these guys and I'll see them in a few days time on the top of Bannerman's Pass. Boys, you know what? I'm going to miss Kaleski the most. Craig, my heart's broken.
Day 5, I was going to say day 4.
We're going out of Lesotho to meet the oaks on the other side in Heidelberg. Quick coffee stop, but check our view. Check our view. How's that waterfall there? How's it? We need fresh maquenas, so we did a bit of a detour. Craigie, how's that for you, man, for breakfast? Have a good day.
The guys are about 4 k's out. I'm on the side of the road and I'm gonna hike up over that peak in about 20 minutes to meet them, get some photos. This is where we are. This is the road they're gonna run. There you go, found them. Very small. This is how far away I am. Just found them. They across the valley and the ridge. Yep.
I love running on the road, especially with two Achilles that's absolutely shot at the moment.
Yeah, Ryan, if you were a bit more organized, you'd know where to find your stuff and not take 30 minutes to find things.
I don't have a sense of human eye.
10 minutes ago it was sunny and clear. We've just arrived at the next stop to saddle up the horses, and this is the weather. It changes so quickly, it's unbelievable. Actually can't see a thing. Oh, now it's hailing, unbelievable. This is the road from the border for the next 50 k's.
Yeah, last night was pretty serious. Also, we got pretty cold, and predictions are the next few days are going to be quite cold and snow predicted.
It's pretty chilly this morning. Oh, can't stop shaking. Had to borrow one of the guys' jackets. What I can smell now, the smell of lamb chops is strong. There's the Devil's Knuckles, all part of the adventure. It's snowing. Didn't expect snow. Gonna get off the mountain. The weather has turned a bit bad, but there was quite a bit of snow and it looks like it's gonna turn. My grandfather always told me to respect the ocean, and it's the same with the mountain.
This is the reset. This is Ryan stuff as usual. Ryan still hasn't learnt anything. And Ryno, look at that. Oh wow, nice and neat. What's for lunch?
Baked gloves.
4 a.m. day 7, Ryno.
Yeah, heading back up the mountain.
I think it's actually day 8. We had a
Day
rest day.
8, day 7. That's day 7 that you're running, but it's day 8.
Oh, okay, yeah. Keen to get to Sani Pass. I'm a bit over being cold, eh?
The guys started at 4 a.m. Weather's not looking too great. I'm now driving 70 k's to try and meet up with them somewhere on the route to just to see how they're doing.
Horses have right of way, it seems.
They said it was going to be clear today. You know where Sani Pass is? Some nice mountain weather. Definitely very chilly up here now.
Proper rain and sleet in the berg.
Busy, snowing or sleeting. The weather's not as good as predicted today. It's pretty boggy underfoot. As you can see, some proper snow.
Never thought I'd be locked out of my own car because of ice. That is mental. I'm trying to get into the car. All the locks are iced up. The whole car's iced. So we're gonna have to make a plan B to get the stuff out of the car to feed the guys at 4:30 in the morning.
I'm locked and loaded to go meet those guys. Very heavy pack. In reach. Spot. 2 tents, cooking utensils, all their food. Me and my buddy. I don't know if you can see it, but there's snow all on top of the escarpment. That's where I got to meet the guys. The mission for today, I got to head up the pass on the top of the escarpment. A lot of snow. Set up tents and wait for the boys to arrive. I think the distance they've done has been taking some strain. I hear there's 1 or 2 niggles. Yes.
Finally some sun, defrost the car, and then I'm out of here. Next stop, Giant's Castle.
Finally they realize there's a different type of bean. What a wonderful day. You can see the snow on the tops there. So I come from down there. I'm almost in line with the clouds. Beautiful little waterfall. A little dance of the clouds here for me. So in front there is the hut, Bannerman's hut. And there's the pass I've got to climb. Surprised to see such a neat looking hut. Mountain water, a lot of mist. So somewhere in front there, this pass stops out. Can't see it yet. Yeah, believe me, I really thought this would be a bit easier, but it's quite a steep pass. And this backpack is loaded. I think the top is there where it's just white light. I'm literally climbing up a waterfall. Yeah, fuck it, Mensa. Glad to be on top of this. Made it to the top of Bannerman's Pass. Super white out. Yes, there was so much water in that pass. My feet are soaked and my legs. Met my brothers in the mountain. Oh, here we go. So I've got camp set up for the boys. A little bit off the route, the marker that Ryno sent me, but it's just super uneven ground there, so this is the only flat ground I've found. Just a little bit of tent chaos. This is the view out of my tent. I'm so relieved I see it in daylight, because with this mist it could be difficult.
Not a bad camp spot.
Yeah.
You know how much snow we had today.
I can imagine. And check what I got for you boys. Bit of salami and some French loaf.
I'm ready to get the fuck off this mountain. No, I think trying to do a big push and get to Bonanza maybe early hours of Friday morning or something.
Why do you always get hurt on these projects, bro?
Because I always go with that man. That man kills me.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling brilliant.
Okay, the boys are planning their route.
The original route is straight over that purple peak that you can't see in the mist, around this valley. And then there's a valley running, like Bilti Junction, the valley, that's DDT route. And then we go up back from Mafadi. Oh, I'm already chilly.
The afterglow of the sunset.
Last night's camp. Last day in the mountains. Pretty excited for that. Had enough now. So 3 a.m. Very chilly tent. I don't think I've been this cold in a long time. Pretty epic morning. And here's to hoping it's our last sunrise in the mountains. Not a bad spot for lunch. Big push. It's gonna be very slow going. You can see heavy pack, carrying tents, sleeping bag and everything. As you can see, lots of snow still, making things very slow moving.
Pretty much snow the whole reach line.
A little spot he scouted for coffee early morning. Drying out the tent. Landy with a view, bro.
Messages from Ryno that they're all good, moving a bit slow. They're low on food. It might take them a bit longer to get to Bonanza than what they originally thought.
I've just got confirmation that there's massive riots in Kwakwa, so we won't be able to go into Lesotho through Monansa border post. We're going to have to go around.
Cheers. We got stuck.
So what happens when you ride a real 4x4? You get into real 4x4 situations. Dave, what is this?
I think this is day 9, day 8 of running. We're just going to keep going until the mountain stops.
Keep on keeping on until I see CK.
So the plan is they got to go over that peak over there and move a climb. So we part ways. They go that way. I go this way. So last night was tough, eh? Yeah, very cold. Everything frozen. Got a little bit of sleep, not much.
Got some dinner there, Seth.
Oh, it came off. We over here now on this road. This is the track that I had in to get to there. Go all the way on the tar and go that, but it's a massive loop. So we're going to pick up this tar road.
And he's done it again. Not my fault this time. Yes.
So I just parked like this to do a quick front runner check of my roof rack and see if everything's still in order. Didn't see that hole, slid off with that hole coming onto the tar road. Can you believe it?
All is fun and games until somebody drives into a hole.
Might as well take the opportunity to do a bit of an oil check under the landy. We just are making some snacks for the boys coming off the mountain. A lot of butter, salami, cheese on the Weber in a bit of foil. At the meeting spot for the crew coming off the mountain, set up. Craig, stop disturbing the migration. Craig, I made you a snack. There.
This is like a snack for ants. What the hell?
Always be prepared.
We're about to hike into the mountain with that.
Shepherds coming off the mountains to come get rations in town. Yeah, the boys are coming in off the high mountains to the flatter western side. Much longer than expected it took them for this section. After about 700 kilometers of high mountains, very technical. How's it, boys? Lift those knees, lift those knees. How's it going?
Magnificent.
Technical.
Getting down this mountain is a proper scramble.
Oh, ain't no.
A new slogan for Navigate Lesotho. Fuck mountains. Lesotho.
Have you ever seen a man run towards a landy like that? That's landy love, check. I love the landy! AG doesn't have calves, but he's got calf shave. How does that even work?
Oh, that looks so.
But after 700 Ks, these oaks are still running.
We need to chat about
like
cut-off time
machines.
to find accommodation, eh?
Just negotiating accommodation for the night or a place to camp for the night at this lady's in her yard. She said it's alright, but she's just gone to the chief to get confirmation. This will be our campsite for the evening. Pigs, dogs, chickens.
Roughly 3 kilometers. So just say the space in front of me so we can watch the guys. Copy.
So the chief gave us permission. Craig, how do you like our accommodation, bro?
Yeah, it's styling. It's pretty cool and unique.
Because I won't slice it. I won't sit with it.
Is Hedgie getting ready? Kileski in style. Front runner. Tent.
Shut up.
This is a way early start. This is up at 4 this morning. 4:40. Kileski's already got the coffee going. Someone forgot to tell this cock or whatever it's called that it's not daylight yet. Sunrise hasn't come. Hedge, are you in Kileski's chemist?
Yeah, where do you think I should?
It's Bush's chemist.
This is like this game on wheels. Say Bush sent me a present.
Plus some tampons.
Cat, what can you say about all these mahoshis over here? Are they a bit mal? So the thing about Ryno, I've asked him this, like, whenever I've seen him, how do you feel? And he's never said shit. He's always says very good. That's the mindset you have to have.
We've been doing the Dakar and they've been doing like Navigate Lesotho.
I think you guys have navigated.
Craig, how you feeling,
all the way.
Craig?
I'm 100%. I'm brilliant. Thank you.
Hey, my brother.
Good in you.
So this guy is super organized. You know what you look like?
one of those American cheerleaders with those white, clean white socks of yours. Okay, sorting out his tent. Have you got coffee? Have you had your last coffee, right?
Yeah.
Ryan doing some aerobics.
So we're going to try get to Pekka Bridge.
It's about 80 k's, huh?
Short little comrades from here, yeah.
Raina's nominated.
Yeah.
80 k's today, Pekka Bridge. Guys, as you guys are going out, enjoy it. We're going to go for breakfast at Wimpy.
Where's the Wimpy?
Maseru. Just follow the road.
Cool, thank you.
Early morning start, glow of the sunrise.
Take one out
Yes.
and then maybe stretch my shoe. I just want to cut like a wedge out to put it in my heel.
Ryan's got a bit of an Achilles issue, so we're going to cut this one inner sole so that he can actually put it under his other inner sole to raise his heel.
Yeah.
You want to do that? No.
Saf, did the landing break down again? Hey?
We'll see how it goes today.
Actually moving forward a little bit quicker than the last 12 days or so.
Raina, 9 o'clock in the morning. You guys have done about almost 30 k's.
Good, just having a bag of chips. It's getting hot, eh?
Geez, from -7 to what? To 30.
Stop flexing, Ryan.
I know.
Why
Check
flexing?
my guns, eh?
Kaleski, in Lesotho there's gold everywhere. You have to know where to find it. That is gold. Hot Mukwenyas, Papa. In Lesotho there's gold to be found. What? Hot Mukwenyas. Hello.
Horses are back. Support Ryan and Ryno. Want to stretch through a week and be with them.
So we got our crew here all the way from Moormanshoek. You children of Lesotho don't understand what's happening here. Lunchtime! Lunchtime!
At least we covered some distance, 53 k's today. Feet were a bit sore on the harder road, but they've eased up a bit now.
Not so much about Kaleski. Now he's a cow whisperer. Check.
You said you wanted rum steak tonight, so I've placed a special order.
Note something. Check how dirty that Toyota's arse end is, eh? Compared to the Landy and the Ford. Almost a 90k day today. Yeah, impressive. Exciting news that Craig almost got day raped on that hill back there by a guy that wanted his phone. Good news is that we found a campsite. The bad news is that it's on the route, but it's 9.9 k's away from here.
The 90 k's, Hedgie's still got time to set up the GoPro to film the driving shot. Ryan, is this going to take long?
In the
That's
mud.
that mud at the end was flipping proper. It's quite a lot of elevation, like 500 meters.
Crazy, eh?
The single tracks in the mud makes it like super slow. Mentally, obviously, a little bit tougher moving slower again.
Yeah, Safi's the man, eh?
But you know what? There's nice green grass here for your tent.
Craig, what are you doing? Who taught you to wash dishes in the bath, bro?
Oh,
Whoosh! Whoosh! Look what Craig's doing. Kaleski,
Yeah,
beachy weather, huh?
yeah, it's fantastic. Another day of rain. 14 days of running, I think 12 days of rain, 11 days of rain.
Crazy. So when you get back home, you know what you do, Greg?
What's that?
You got these gumboots here,
Plus, you look like a real fisherman.
and then you use it for fishing.
Nah, I'd rather go barefoot.
All week. Ready to rumble, day 14. Early morning start for the boys.
Good, keen to get to Maseru. Turn the camera around just if you want to see your face.
I think I got a bit of arse sauce from the car seat. There's the Oaks catching up. Don't let the locals beat you, Oaks. Don't let the locals beat you. Local competition. Oh, he's taking him. He's taking him on the left.
Quick little roadside stop to make the guys some warm food. Ryan, you got a rad view for your breakfast there.
Amazing.
Dano's in a rhythm. Ryan stopping for a toilet break every now and then. Almost 55, 56 k's down for the day. Still got another 44, 45 k's to go.
I didn't need to push.
Ah, get out of here. He's still got a sense of humor. I'm going to make him go extra 10 k's today for that.
been a good day. And like 55 k's, and I think we're about 50 k's out from Lesotho, so feels like we're making a bit more progress on the western side, even though it's been flipping wet and muddy in sections.
Lesky, you're always giving me hassles about brine with gas, eh?
Gassing with gas, you're not frying with gas.
But look at us, in the middle of nowhere, and check us out, Stefan. We're going to be chained. Boars! Ryan is really a family man. He misses home. So he uses Vanessa's G-strings to make his holder, his handheld for his soft flask. There's the drying rack, all the wet jackets hanging. Western side. So this is the reality of the western side of Lesotho.
Maybe this guy's deaf that he doesn't hear the cost.
That's service, Ryan.
Shot, dude. Flip.
Sorry, we just quickly stopped and checked the route.
5 o'clock this morning, Stefan got stuck in this hole with his Ranger, and we had to do a proper recovery to get him out. It could have ended really badly. So the guys ran 80 k's today, got to a little village, spoke to the chief, and gave us this amazing camp spot to stay at tonight. Very cold last night, and yeah, you are sleeping in luxury in an Airbnb, huh?
I cannot call this luxury, Greg.
Hey, luxury, what's going on here? Look at you guys, huh? That's not fair. You arrive late, we organize accommodation, you get the best rooms. Huh? Sampi? Huh? I know Tate, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, these villages are the villages we're going through now. Those are...
Ryan, no problem.
Can't see out the window.
Shows the road across the river. The road is gone, so we're trying to figure out a way across here now. Found a little alternative route around this river, Donga thing. Got my spotlight on, my LED, so you can see where he's going, and then I'll go afterwards. No, you must go right, you must go right. Okay, then as soon as your back wheels are over that hole, you go left. Oh, well, that's going to be a problem.
We've got no idea how deep it is, and this mud, if it's so sticky.
Oh, bro, we're never getting across that. Fucking kidding.
Gluten-free maquenas, and put some chips inside.
Ryan, you're not going to clean up your mess.
Please, can you?
Safi is back, and the first thing he does is lube his landy.
Q20, the oil of kings.
Here we are back with Safi's backcountry Lesotho side road cooking show.
Safi Nate is back. Safi Nate is back. Guaranteed to give you ring sting. Craig, what are you doing, China?
I'm putting sunblock on because I'm going to join Hetty.
That's not sunblock.
I'm going to join
This
Hetty
is
and
what
Raina.
Craig's using. Look here.
Oh, no, right.
Aqueous cream. You don't even use this at home, China. What's your story?
I just want to be part of the team. Everyone else is doing it.
AJ, what you doing? Which car you like the most? This one or this one? Ash, you got taste. I love Lesotho.
All the kids watching Safi fix his landy. All the kids.
Yeah, so just under 100 k's to go. Pretty stoked. Didn't think we'd ever get there. Yeah, been a lot of challenges in between on a daily basis, but I guess that's what makes a project such a cool adventure.
Safi now?
I'm fixing what I broke early on, so I bought some clips when I was back home to fix my light.
Is the landy the light of your life?
So let me just take you to our hotel balcony cooking station. Got the Weaver on the go there, front runner utensils. Kaleski's got his
Mama alles.
Mama Ols,
Mama alles.
and the boys are discussing. Kaleski's in charge of the Mama Alice, the big guns. What? Craig might organize you a field, but I organize you a room, bro. Beat that, Kaleski. Raina, possibly the last day. How you feeling, brother?
Yeah, feeling amped. We get like a week ago, I wouldn't even have dreamed to be here, so it's cool.
Tough babysitting the Toyota the whole flipping week, eh?
It's been a hard work, but somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, these soft 4x4s.
Yeah, hopefully the last early morning, but yeah, I'm to get back to Telebridge. It feels like it's been an eternity.
Cross that finish line, Raino. Craig, Hope you cross the finish line, bro.
Thank you.
Last day of Navigate Lesotho. Hopefully, please let it be. Eventually today we found fresh Maquenas right at the end. We're at the Telly River border post where they started 16 days ago. Craig,
Safi.
we are back where we started 16 days ago.
Yeah.
So we started on the 11th, it's now the 27th.
Yes.
And guess what I got? Guess what I got?
27th of May.
Guess what I got?
April.
Fresh Maquenas, bro.
Yeah, bro. Where'd you find those?
Telly River Bridge border post, Lesotho side where we started 16 days ago. And the oaks are coming down there less than a kilometer from the finish. And yeah, the boys come. Yeah, what a journey, what a journey. Dodging taxis to finish. Touch that fence, touch that fence. Boom! All done and dusted except for Kaleski, still working.
Finally finished Navigate Lesotho. It was 16 days, 6 hours and 50 odd minutes. Super stoked. But I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone for supporting Ryno and I. It was pretty crazy 2+ weeks, but yeah, super stoked to have pulled it off and looking forward to putting my feet up. Cheers.